This is NewsNation Now.
Good morning and welcome to NewsNation Now. I'm Alexandra Bush. It is Sunday, May 2nd, and right now you are getting a live look at Los Angeles. Here's what you need to know this morning. 3 people are dead and 1 person seriously injured after a shooting at a casino in Wisconsin. It happened just before 7:30 last night in Green Bay. Initial reports from police say they believe the gunman was targeting 1 person, but they were not at the casino at the time. They believe the gunman then decided to shoot some of that person's friends or co-workers. Police ended up shooting and killing that suspect. Today marks 10 years since President Barack Obama announced to the world U.S. Navy SEALs killed Osama bin Laden, the terrorist and mastermind behind the September 11th terror attacks. Yesterday, the U.S. began its final withdrawal from Afghanistan after nearly 20 years in the country. The last 2,500 to 3,500 U.S. troops and about 7,000 allied forces will be gone by September 11th at the latest, although Western diplomats say July 4th is the goal. 4 astronauts splashed down into the Gulf of Mexico earlier this morning, making the first U.S. crew splashdown in darkness since the Apollo 8 moonshot. That was back in the 1960s. They returned to Earth after a 6-month stay on the International Space Station, and look how happy they are there. The astronauts, 3 American and 1 from Japan, are now heading to Houston to reunite with their families. Happening today, a national day of mourning in Israel after dozens were killed and more than 150 people were hurt in a stampede at a religious festival earlier this week. Doctors are now working to identify the 45 people who were crushed Friday. 4 of the people who died were American citizens. This year's winner of the Kentucky Derby is Medina Spirit. Medina Spirit had a 12-to-1 odds of winning. The horse's trainer now also making history with his record 7th Derby win. People this year were able to attend after the race was postponed last year due to the pandemic. That means the traditional dapper outfits and iconic hats were on display. Love that. Horse hats, very cute. And trending this morning, a glass house for sale for $1.7 million. Take a look. It looks like a fairy tale right here. The 5-bedroom, 6-bathroom house is built like a skyscraper in that it lacks entirely load-bearing walls. Rather, the house is supported by a series of poles and beams that connect to the ceiling. That way you can get all those beautiful windows there. But the realtor says most people either love the house or they just don't get it. Probably want a little more privacy. For now, I'm Alexandra Bush. Thank you so much for watching News Nation Now. We'll be back in an hour with more headlines for you. See you then.